Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. This is somewhat breaking news. This was published 3-4 hours ago. No, 6 hours ago. So fairly breaking news. So there will be more information coming out, I'm sure. So this is going to be fairly basic at this point. Joint Base Andrews goes into lockdown after 2 armed intruders plow through checkpoint moments after Vice President Kamala Harris departed in Marine 2. Marine 2. Is that a plane? I'm not sure. I guess the article will tell us. One of the armed intruders has been arrested and one is still on the loose as of 6 hours ago. I've just checked and I've just Googled and there's no further updates at this point. So it is just the one that has been arrested as far as we're aware. 2 armed intruders plowed straight through a security checkpoint at Joint Base Andrews near Washington, D.C. on Sunday. One of the men was arrested while another was still on the run at around 10 p.m. We can confirm that the individual who was apprehended had a weapon, but no shots have been fired. And that's a statement from Joint Base Andrews. There is not an active shooter situation at Joint Base Andrews. However, the intruders' whereabouts are currently unknown. Moments earlier, Vice President Kamala Harris, together with 4 cabinet secretaries, had been on the base as traveled back from Selma, Alabama, to participate in commemorative events for Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday that's not the Irish Bloody Sunday, presumably. That must be a different Bloody Sunday. The group landed in Maryland at about 9 p.m. and left shortly afterwards, the White House explained. The 4 secretaries were Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, Housing Secretary Marcia Fudge, Education Secretary Miguel Cardona, and Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Michael Reagan. President Biden returned to the White House from Delaware via helicopter. Later in the evening, Joint Base Andrews stated that its main gate remained closed following the security breach. Okay, so there we go. So apparently there were senior politicians on deck. Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, and 3 other seniors at Andrews Air Force Base, otherwise known as Joint Base Andrews, in which 2 armed intruders plowed straight through a security checkpoint. One of the intruders has been arrested and the other hasn't. The other is still at large. Presumably they've left the base, we would have thought. But what was that? I mean, they were armed, they were intruders, they plowed straight through a security checkpoint. That would indicate to me that they meant business, that they were prepared to die, would be my assumption. I mean, if I were to break into a US Air Force base, I'd expect to die, frankly. I'd expect to be shot pretty quickly, but that happened to neither of them. Seemingly, they both one got arrested, and the other evacuated the area, we imagine, and is still at large. So there we go. I guess there will be more information coming out, but as I say, I've just done a quick Google search, and there isn't really any further new information. CNN published something 1 hour ago. Doesn't tell us anything new, I don't think. No, nothing new there. So there we go. So I guess perhaps we'll find some more details out in the morning.